Hey, good morning, guys. This is Miss Nichols. Today is Tuesday, October the 27th, 2020, and this is our reading class. So our I can statements today are I can identify letters and I can identify vocabulary. We're also going to look at our rules real quick. So remember that we're going to listen, do your work, and have good hands and feet. So our vocabulary, I am going to go through and say this word first. Just me. I want you to listen and then say it with me. Okay? Go. Say it with me. Go. I. Say it with me. I. Color. Say it with me. Color. Seasons. Say it with me. Seasons. Leaves. Say it with me. Leaves. Or. Say it with me. Or. So remember to work on these vocabulary words at home. You can do this in a number of ways, just depending on your student and the needs. You can program these into a communication device and have your child practice eye gazing or pointing to the words. You could also write them on flashcards and have your student practice reading them. You could always also trace the words in highlighter and have your child trace those words. You could also have them draw pictures to identify what the word is, especially a word like leaves or go or colors, just to help with understanding. So remember that there's no one way to do this. Just make sure that it fits your child. All right, and our letters today. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to say the letter, and then I'm going to do the sound, the letter sound. So I want you all to really be practicing this at home. So the first one is G. So we've got an uppercase G and a lowercase g. So G sounds like G, green, G, green. Then we have I. It's an uppercase I and a lowercase I. Sounds like igloo, igloo. Next one is C. So you got an uppercase C and a lowercase c. Sounds like cat, cat. All right, down here we have our uppercase S, lowercase s. Sounds like snake, snake. Then we have our L. We have uppercase L and our lowercase l. Sounds like lamb, lamb. Then we have our O. So we have our uppercase O and our lowercase. Sounds like octopus, octopus. So just practice those at home. All right, so these are our next one. So these are our letters of for this week. So we have G. So G is for glue, goat, eight, globe. So those bottom two have blended sounds with the GR and the GL. You can practice those at home if you're ready for it. If not, just practice just some of these words. So we have the goat, glue, green. And you can practice having your child find words, maybe look around and try to find something that starts with that sound. You can also say the sound and have them tell you the letter. Next one is I. So I is for igloo, iron, ice cream. All right, next letter is C. C is for cap, candle, and cake. So what's really good about this one, and this is really good for practice writing letters, helps with identifying too, is to do it in the air. So right here we see C. So C, we're going to write an uppercase C in the air. And we can write a lowercase c in the air, C. This is really good practice for gripping, also really good for hand-eye coordination, and good for remembering the letter. All right, next one is S. So S is for sun, sandals, snowman, and star. Remember, you can model these sounds for your child, and we can also practice our uppercase S and lowercase s. You can also include some sensory, talking about S, sensory activities into the letter identification. Get you some shaving cream, put it on a desk or a table, and have them practice writing out S. You can do this with sand. You can do it with Play-Doh. Make a little snake out of Play-Doh. Just anything to help with that understanding of those letters. L. So L is for lion, leaf, ladybug, lamp. All right. O is for octagon, owl, octopus. Remember, you can write it in the air. Uppercase O in the air, lowercase o in the air. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share our story. So our story today is about leaves. This is perfect for this time of year. So it's leaves change colors. So this is all about the seasons of fall, and then also all about different color leaves. So it talks about colors, sizes, shapes. So a really good lesson. And you can also really add to this lesson too when you're at home. So I did go out today and I found all kinds of different leaves from my backyard, different shapes and different colors, and I will share those at the very end of our story. So remember, we can always practice identifying the title. So our title is Leaves Change Colors. We also have our author here. So remember that our author writes the story, and then we have an illustrator or a photographer at the bottom, and that's who they either draw the pictures or take the pictures for our story. So seasons are changes in weather during the year. Winter, spring, summer, and autumn are names of the seasons. So here we are. These are all pictures of our seasons. So another word for autumn is fall. So that's our season that we're in right now. Weather can change some trees. These trees lose their leaves for part of the year. So you can see they've changed. They start off green, they kind of change into maybe orange or yellow, and then they eventually fall off the tree and turn brown. Spring. In spring, some trees begin to bloom. Little blooms change into big leaves. So you see we have little bitty blooms and then they grow. Just like we grow. Just like humans grow and animals grow. They get bigger. Summer. So in the summer, days are long and nights are short. Leaves can get more sunlight. The light gives leaves their green color. So there we have our green. Green. So autumn, remember another word for autumn is fall. So during autumn, days become shorter and nights become longer. Leaves get less sunlight in autumn. The green color disappears with less light. Leaves can change into many different colors. They can change to brown, yellow, orange, red, or purple. So I have a few different leaves here. So I've got some brown leaves. I've got brown. Got a couple different brown leaves. I've also got some yellow leaves. So I've got a few yellow. These are yellow, kind of going into orange. And then I've got some orange leaves here. It's kind of like a orange. And then I got a couple of red leaves. Got some red leaves. Couldn't find any purple. This has got a little red and a little purple on it. So they can change to all different types of colors. Autumn is also called fall. Leaves on some trees begin to fall before winter. So we can see that right now. So if you go outside in your backyard or front yard or go to a park, you can see all leaves are starting to fall to the ground. So this is winter. So during the winter, some trees do not have leaves on their branches. After winter, the season changes back to spring. The four seasons are part of a cycle. New leaves will grow in the spring. All right. So that is the end. So the next part of this, I just wanted to show you all some leaves. What I would like you all to do, and I know we've done this a little bit already, but get outside sometime, and I want you to really look at the leaves. I want you to look at colors, sizes, shapes, and just notice the changes, the different changes in season. This is a really fun one. So this is one of the leaves that I found in my backyard. So this is a really big leaf. So this leaf is still green. It's still green, starting to go yellow and at the end, but a really big green leaf. We also have leaves that are really small. I don't know if you can tell, really small. So see, we can compare leaves. We can also look at different colors. So I've already shown a few leaves. So we have some leaves that are red. We've got some leaves that this has multiple colors. We also have different shapes. So we have some that are a little bit more round and some that are a little bit more pointed. We also have leaves that are, they have some similarities. So these are very similar. I don't know if you can tell, the shape is very similar, but one is much bigger than the other. So we can look at leaves and we can compare them. It's really fun to be able to just collect some different leaves and good to practice counting leaves. You can also make a really cool craft with leaves. So you can get some paper, find some really pretty leaves that have some designs, put them underneath a piece of paper and get like a really good crayon, wax crayon, and you can actually get, they're like shades of the leaf. So you get different designs. So that is our story for today. I will make sure that you all have the digital version of the story to practice reading at home. And then most of you all have paper packets of the story as well. So just remember, practice your letters, practice your words, and practice your story. All right, we'll see you next time.